Happy Saturday morning, y'all. This starts our weekend vlog, but I'm not real sure how this is going to go. We had a break in the rain, so let me show you what I started on. But I got about 10 minutes, the rain's coming back. So I'm going to show you what I started doing because we've had rain since 5 o'clock yesterday evening. I said, well, everything's wet. It's not going to hurt. And I got about 70% done. So this is what I've been working on for about an hour. They don't look bad, do they? I mean, I'm not trying to get them perfect, but getting all that clump of mud off really brightened them up. And like I said, now that they're up off the ground, any splash over will be easily rinsed off when I water and, tend to the plants. But we're in the greenhouse, and I don't know if I'm going to do it this morning or not now because of the shift in the weather. Now, I don't think that we're going to get the severe, what they call renegade tornadoes, the long-lived ones, but we are right on the line of these supercells that can come down. So we're monitoring, but I think more of the renegade is going to be northeast Louisiana, central, going all the way across Mississippi, because that's where that dry line's coming in, and the millibars are primed for that area. But we could get the straight line winds. We're going to be in that broad band, they call it, where it's blowing in, and straight line winds can do just as much damage. So I'm kind of debating on if I want to seed start, and let me show you why. And here we go. I did lose the tiny temps. Remember, 2 germinated, they died. Oh, I see I had 2 seeds right there. These are the Ace 55. I've got 4, but I want you to look as I go closer. They look pitiful. These look fine. All of these are tomatoes. 0 germination. And I started these on the 1st. Today's the 15th. And in my opinion, this is 14 days. I should have had germination with my tomatoes. Not necessarily the peppers, by no means, but definitely the tomatoes. I should have had germination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reseed in the same cells, because I put every seed and I did individual seeds in the center. So I know that I can start some seeds, and I may do 2 more, even though I don't like doing that. 1 on each corner. I can always separate because I should have had germination. Now, the zinnias and what was that, marigolds that I put in this first one, we've got, let me show you, we got some germination, nothing to write home about. And what's germinated is 7-year-old seeds. Now, you would think that looks dry, but it's very, very moist. I've got plenty of humidity. The warmth in here is good, so I don't have any answers. The heat mats, I had Buddy test them again just because I'm a worrywart about them. There's just no rhyme or reason. And I say that because I've never personally seen a tomato take more than 7 to 10 days. We're day 14. So that's why I say I need to seed start again. And I just don't know. We may do that this afternoon. It all depends on the weather. So I'm not really sure how this vlog's going to go for the weekend. I know tomorrow it's all out of here, clear day. Hopefully we can get more done. It's going to be sopping wet. So if I don't seed start today, we will definitely seed start tomorrow. I'm very disappointed. There's no rhyme or reason why. So, you know, I could say, oh, let me give it another week. Why? I'll seed start. If that doesn't germinate, hey Cameron, if that doesn't germinate, then we got a seed problem. Because like I've always said, seeds will germinate in between rocks if it's a viable seed. So, I don't know. And it wasn't like my seeds were old. But we have our oldest grandson with us this weekend, and Mighty Mo comes tomorrow. So, we've been enjoying him. We're going to definitely get in the kitchen and do late lunch, early supper. And we're just going to have burgers and home fries. I told Cameron he needs to do some chocolate chip cookies for his brother. So we may do that. So I don't know how our weekend vlog's going to go, but this brings you up to date of what I've been working with all morning, cleaning those tubs and where I'm at in the greenhouse. And I'm just going to turn the camera around and you'll be able to see the amount of humidity. So I don't have any other answers other than my seeds wasn't viable. I don't have any other answers. Cameron says, oh, it's hot in here. Oh, my. But here you go. So I'm not worried about moisture. Now, we don't have too much moisture. It's not like they're soaking wet, because too much wetness can kill your seed. So I don't know, guys. Is that open? Let me see. There we go. And they're not secure locking lids. So, now these are fantastic. These are, as far as the humidity, the height of the lids, I'm loving those. But there again, those are tomatoes, majority, some peppers, zero germination. So we're just going to have to revisit this. We got to make some tea, guys. And what I did is I'm actually measured how much water I put in my pot. Now, I call this my teapot. There is 5 cups of water, 3 family size tea bags. I use Louisiana, and I'm putting it on high. I've got hot tap water going into my tea pitcher with 1 cup of pure cane sugar. I'm gonna bring it up half full. I'm going to dissolve the sugar, and it is ready to top off after our tea steeps for 10 minutes. Remember, we're going to bring the tea up to a boil, take it off the heat, let it steep 10 minutes, pour it over our pitcher of hot water and 1 cup of sugar, and we have sweet tea. We've reached our boil. Now we let it steep 10 minutes. I came out here to reseed the tomatoes. I did 12 different varieties, and I turned around, and what are you working on, bud?
I've been up potting figs. I got some cuttings I got off the mop heads that I've been raising, so up potting them. And then
we love hydrangeas. When he calls them mop heads, he means hydrangeas.
And this is some ivy, running ivy that I had.
Which is going to be very pretty.
Of it going right now. And then all those figs there are done.
Let me show y'all. All the figs have been up potted. I want y'all to look. We got to get the new bucket for this.
That's going right here where I'm at when I get done. It's going in this bucket.
This is our newest lemon tree we got at the end of the summer last year. And look at the blooms on that.
I was getting it down so I can amend this soil, so I just started filling out of this bucket, filling all these out of this bucket, so I can amend this soil to put that lemon tree in.
Oh, okay. Hey, I wanted to show you something on some of the tomatoes from last year. I seed started on the 5th of March. I had an average of germination within 7 days. Here we're looking at about 8 days. So you can see where my concern came in. Okay, what I did was I put 15 and I circled it, meaning I had to reseed on the 15th, which is today. These are all that I reseeded, and I just put an arrow running ending at Ace 55. So all of these had to be reseeded today, 14 days later. Oops, let me get up here. 14 days later. The first is when we first seed started. Now it's the 15th. So let's cross our fingers, guys. Okay, we're gonna watch Buddy transplant that lemon tree. What he's doing right now is putting some perlite in for good drainage. And I don't think, there we go. I was hoping I wasn't too late catching him.
1064.
This is a 1064 organic citrus fertilizer. Now, if y'all look down here at the used little pots, we stack them there because we wash our pots and let them dry, and then we just store them. We don't leave the dirt sitting in there. You're asking for fungus and problems when you do that. Oh, look at the roots on that little sucker.
You got a few of them. All right. Go a little deeper than that.
There we go. And you don't want to put too much dirt around the stalk of your plant. I see some roots coming in.
You actually don't want to put it no higher than what it was in the pot when you got it, because you will smother it out. Straighten it up.
Now this is a dwarf Meyer lemon, so this is going to be its permanent house, and we'll take it outdoors in a couple of weeks, weather permitted, but in the fall and winter we bring it back into the greenhouse. But we're trying to put all of our dwarf fruit trees in mineral tubs so we can move them during the cold elements. Y'all look at all of them blackbirds. I mean, by the thousands. We've had them about a week now, and they'll take turns from one property to another. Look at that. I love to sit out and watch them. I'm whipping up some French fry dip that my grandson requests every time he comes and he has French fries. I've got about 3/4 of a cup of mayo. We use blue plates. You can use any mayo you want. I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Now I eyeball this, so I'm going to try to count it. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. Just a little dash of hot sauce, some garlic powder. I've got parsley in here. This is going to be to taste. That's about a teaspoon, guys. And black pepper. There again, to taste. And that's it. And here is our Saturday late afternoon lunch supper. We have burgers, 1 with cheese, purple onions, sliced dill pickles, lettuce, homemade French fries, all the condiments, and Mama's famous French fry dip. Easy peasy. Now you're going to ask, where's the tomatoes? It's not tomato season yet. Happy Monday morning, y'all. As you can see, we ended with Sunday morning breakfast, and we didn't get much anything accomplished. It was windy, it was extremely cold, and it was just too wet. Right now it's 40 degrees. We're about to freeze, but we're going to harvest the rest of those carrots. Now, y'all saw the first harvest 2 weeks ago. I harvested another batch, but I left the rest of the bed for Mighty Mo. Say good morning.
Good morning.
So I'm going to set the camera. He's going to harvest all the carrots. He said he doesn't want my help. He knows how to do it. And so we're going to get these carrots done, because tomorrow it's going to start getting really cold. We're going to get down into 18, 19 degrees. And then come the weekend, we'll move on into the high 70s, and hopefully our winter is behind us. So the carrots has got to come out because we don't want to lose them. So let's hope he gets some really nice size ones like I did the last 2 pickings. Oh, well, pull that other one. It's all right. You can pull that other one and then let them be attached. No, pull by the carrot, not the green. Pull. There you go. Well, we could just set them all right here and then I'll pick them up so we can see what all we got. All right, remember you got to reach down to the dirt. You want Mama to help you get some or no? No, put them right here, baby. There you go. There you go. Then we'll get them all up. Now, all the ones that's like this, look, see all the ones like this?
Yeah.
Let's just leave them, okay? But all the big ones we'll pick. Oh, that one looks, oh, I see a big one. Oh, that one, that's because Mama didn't thin. You can just throw it right here. And Mama will go through all of them. I see a big one, I think, sitting in there.
Oh, yeah, this one's big.
Nice size.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple of more.
Whoa.
That's okay. Just pull it. That's all right. Look at that big one in there, Mo. Whoa. That's a pretty carrot.
That one's big.
Mm-hmm. Remember, all the tall ones, tall greens, you can pull. There you go. That one's nice.
This one's a pretty good size.
Yep, that's a pretty good size.
Oh, can't see this one.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
That one came out really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, very big one, I think.
Oh,
Oh.
look at that fat one. That's a nice
We're
one.
definitely keeping
Yeah,
this
we're
one.
keeping that one, yes.
That one's real good.
Mo, are you cold?
Not really.
Oh, Momo is.
That's because you're out of
Hey, what does that mean when that's white?
It's cold.
It's not on?
Hold up. Hold up. There's it. There
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Now
Thank
it's
you.
on.
I didn't have it
Now
on.
it's on hot.
I see quite a few you can pluck.
Whoa.
That's okay. That's all right. There you go.
You got one.
Those are those Danvers. There's one right beside it.
Ooh,
See that? There you go. You're
They're
learning. If
purple.
it's got a good thick,
purple right there.
well, that might have been part of the rainbow ones because I mixed a bunch of seeds up.
Oh.
But you see how thick that they get, then you know you got a good carrot. See?
Yeah.
There's one right there. Right there. There you go. See?
Yeah, I know.
You learning it.
Yeah.
We got you kind of propped down so you can see both of us. This is what
I picked.
Mo harvest. Now we have some nice sized carrots and we have some smaller carrots. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and all the small carrots I'm gonna trim, and he's gonna shred us 4 cups of carrots. We're gonna make a carrot salad. Many of you probably know how to make a carrot salad. Mine may be different, but once we get these prepped, we'll make the carrot salad. Mo can help us. But I'm gonna get Mo started first so he can see how I wanna do it. I'm just gonna cut the end off. We're gonna put this as a scrap bowl right there. And then Mo, wait a minute. I'm gonna lay it like that. Hang on, we're gonna get you another one. And you're gonna hold this one. Well, I've got a gauge. Hang on a minute. I know what I can do to help you out to make it easier. Hang on. Okay,
No, I know how.
there you go. Now when you mash on that, you turn. There you go. You gotta go backwards. Remember, 3 turns, then go backwards. Okay, here's you another one.
Right.
All right. And that's all we're gonna do right now is get us 4 cups of shredded carrots. Mo got our carrots all grated, and I'm gonna measure this out. My recipe's usually just 4 cups, but if I have double, I'm just gonna make a double batch, and this will be part of our lunch or side salad for our supper for the whole week. So in here I've got heaping 4 cups. I'm gonna see.
Hey, I made
You done,
two.
oh, perfect, Mo. So we're gonna end up with 8 cups, y'all.
Come here, come here.
I'm gonna get all this out. So for a single batch, just cut the recipe in half. You showing them your knife? All right, perfect. Be careful. He's helping me with the large carrots. And I've got a bowl of water here to let them soak. Mama will come help you. How's that? Okay, I'm doubling this, so I want a cup of raisins. You can use golden or regular, but I want a cup. If you were doing a single batch, you would want a half a cup of raisins. And a little extra never hurt. There's a cup right there. Okay, we'll move that out of the way. Let's get this open for you.
I don't know how.
I know, fix it, open it for you. And you want a cup of water, or in this case, I'm using my pineapple juice because I will be adding pineapples. If I can get it open. There we go. It had a good seal on it, I tell you. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna add the whole pint jar of pineapple juice. I'll put the single batch recipe in the description. Okay, now all I'm gonna do is put this on the stove, bring it to a low simmer, turn the heat off, and I'm gonna let these raisins steep 10 to 15 minutes to plump up. Okay, that's all I'm doing is I'm gonna bring this up to a low boil, turn the heat off, take it off the stove, let it sit 10 minutes. Okay, are you ready to learn how to cut these? Now you can use canned tidbits. These are more like a chunk, and I'm gonna have Mo cut them. Let's see, do you know how to cut diagonal? Look, kind of like a tidbit.
Kind of.
See? Just like that. Now you show me if you can do that. No, on this one. That one's already done. There, just cut it in half. Here's another one. Okay. My sous chef left me. So my raisins have cooled down. I'm gonna drop the camera and we're gonna get this salad mixed up. Now I'm gonna give you the quantity in this bowl, but a single batch, you would just cut it in half. Okay, I've got 8 cups of shredded carrots, 2 cups of pineapple. Now you can buy your pineapple in a can, but you're gonna need 2 cups. And I will show you the size because I went through and diced them a little bit smaller, about the size of the raisins. So 8 cups of grated carrots, 2 cups of pineapple. This is 1 cup of raisins that I plumped up on the stove. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm just gonna eyeball the mayo. I need 1 cup to this double batch. And all we're gonna do is get it well and combined. I've got it all mixed up, going in a container. Now, I'm gonna let it sit in the ice box a good 4 to 6 hours because you're gonna see liquid build up. I want that to happen. And then once it sits, it'll kind of compress, and then I will pull with a spoon on the side right here, and I will drain the liquid off. I may have to do that again in the morning. That's just my preference. I don't want it just sopping. You know how coleslaw will get real wet on you? Well, if you just drain that off first or second time this evening, because this is kind of early in the afternoon, and then again in the morning, it will last a week, guys. And the pineapple, didn't come from my property. The carrots, you saw us harvest those this morning. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. Nothing goes to waste. But I hope you guys enjoyed this half weekend vlog, because today is Monday. But sometimes the weather just won't work with us. And plus we had both boys, so we just took yesterday to enjoy spending time with them in the kitchen. There was some rolls made. There was snickerdoodle cookies made. All the fun stuff that you do with your grandchildren or your children. So that's what we did, is we took advantage of yesterday. I will see you guys early Wednesday morning for a car ride. I have an appointment to go to, and I'm taking you guys with me. I go to this appointment twice a year. Many of you probably guess, what time of the season are we? We're going into spring. What does Lippy do? She whacks, and then again in the fall. So we're going to get my hair cut Wednesday morning early. So look for that car ride. It's going to be fun. And then we'll meet back Thursday, and there's no telling what we're going to do. So I hope you guys have a great Monday and tomorrow Tuesday, and we will meet back up Wednesday morning early. So as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And get you a cup of coffee on these cold days like it is today. Till the next one, y'all.